Craig Cohen 87 here with episode 146 of the Iron Den. And today is going to be a shoulder day. It's going to be probably the easiest day of the week for me. It's kind of hard to screw this one up. It's basically going to go just the way it did last week. I think my shoulder press, I'm going to try to go a bit heavier, another 5 pounds on each side. I forgot what I did last week. I want to say I did 90s. If that's the case, I'm going to go to 95s. When I get to the gym, I'll obviously clarify exactly how much weight I'm going to be doing and what I did last week, like I normally do. And the reason I do that is actually just to make sure, if you're new to the channel, that I want to do the progressive overload. It's very important that I keep track of what I'm doing and my weight, the reps, the breaks, and then I want to try to either exceed it by 1 rep or more, or by 5 pounds or more. And as long as I keep doing that week after week after week, I know that I'm hitting that progressive overload. But then you'll often hear me say the number doesn't matter when I'm at the gym. And that's also true. And they kind of contradict each other. One's more of a holistic approach, is the progressive overload. But when I'm actually doing the set itself, what matters is that my range of motion is good, my technique is good, that I'm not dropping the weight, I'm not bouncing, and I'm getting a nice deep stretch in whatever muscle I do. And I don't want to sacrifice all those things just so I can hit a high number, because then the number doesn't mean anything. It only matters if I'm using all the correct techniques. So it's a very, very specific way of doing things. It's not just getting in the gym and just throwing the weight around and just start writing the biggest number I can think of. Because I could cheat and hit bigger numbers, but I'd only be cheating myself, because the judges, when I'm on stage in my spandex underwear, they're not going to be asking how much weight I can lift. They're just going to look at my body. And so in order to get that body big, I got to break down as much muscle fiber as possible, and I got to be as well. And there's the whole dieting aspect and the peaking aspect, which is another thing I don't worry about on a day-to-day basis. But definitely growing the muscle as much as possible with hypertrophy has to be done a very, very specific way. So basically, but the shoulder workouts, it's fairly easy. I mean, if you think about how big my shoulders are versus how big my quads, hamstrings, and glutes are, there's no comparison. It's a small muscle compared to the legs. And then I do the calves when I do the legs. Like that's a lot of muscle fibers that I'm breaking down, versus not that much relatively to the legs with the shoulders. So again, I'll go through the exercises as I've been doing them. Explain what I did the week prior, what my intentions are, what I think I'm gonna do, and then execute to the best of my ability. And really, my ability to execute day after day, week after week, month after month, that's what separates, I think, I would say, a professional bodybuilder from a recreational bodybuilder. Not that there's anything wrong with being a recreational bodybuilder, but it just takes that much more effort to get up to that next level, which is, of course, what I'm trying to do. I'm not a professional by any means. I've never even competed in an open show before. I've competed in 2 natural events before. I think I got a 3rd place and a 7th place. So nothing great. But I'm as dialed in as I've ever been. Yeah, I'm as dialed in as I've ever been. I've had a more casual approach in the past. I would only practice my training, my posing, a few months before the show. I never quite grasped it. Now I'm doing it 6 days a week when I posing, and it's getting really good. It's not good by any means, but I'm much better than I was. And I think by the time comes in mid-May, that will be what my next show is, assuming everything goes according to plan. Of course, in real life, things don't always go according to plan. But if I put the work in and I execute, and I have to do both those things, I think I'm going to do very well. In fact, I know I'll do very well, because I have good genetics, and I have the fundamentals down. I have the experience, and I love the rigors of training, because it's very hard. My training doesn't start when I get into the gym, and it doesn't end when I leave the gym. My training is nonstop. I train when I eat. I train when I meal prep. I train when I shower. I train when I sleep. I train when I do my laundry. Literally, like changing my bed sheets often, for example. That's gonna keep your skin much healthier. I was a once a week type of guy, changing my sheets. I'm just a single guy. It's not like I have a wife doing it for me. Not to be sexist or anything, but like I didn't care. But now I change it 3 times a week, which I'm sure to some people isn't enough, but for me that's crazy. But now I'm so used to it. I kind of want to go to 5, but I only have 4 sheets. 4 sets of sheets. Well, how did I get down this rabbit hole? Anyways, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday would be impossible because I'm busy from 7:30 in the morning from when I wake up till 1 o'clock at night, or the next morning when I go to sleep. I do a full 8-hour shift, head right to the gym. I'm there for 3 hours, drive all the way back home, which is about 45 minutes, edit video, sleep, eat 2 meals, meal prep 3 meals, shower, which is a long drawn out program. I gotta wash my skin, shave my face, brush, floss my teeth. I'm in the shower for like 20-25 minutes. Clipping my nails, washing my hair. Like, it's very systematic. I have to bang. I have this whole routine, this rigid routine that I do every single day. And everything has to be done a very specific way to be the person on stage that has a chance of winning. Your appearance matters. How you take care of yourself matters. So I think I went on long enough. I'm going to end it here. I'll see you in the gym. All right, first set. Side lateral raises, 60 pounds, just like I did last week. I got it for 16 reps. So the goal is 16 or better. High quality reps. Let's get these shoulders pumping. Ooh, yeah. 1, control the negative. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, one more. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Excellent set. Second set, down to 50 pounds. I want to beat the 13 I got last week. Ideally, I want to hit 15. 15 should be the bottom end, and the top end should be 20. All right, let's hit this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, keep going, 12, 13, I'm on fire, 14, I gotta do one more. Oh God, oh, excellent set. All right, third and final set, down to 40. Let's go beat 14 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, much easier. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more. Oh, yeah. All right, first set. I'm going to hit the 95-pound dumbbells like I did last week. I got them for 11 reps. So the goal is 12 or better. If I can hit 12, I'm going to go up next week. Whew, I feel really good. Let's see how many I can get. Quality reps, of course. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do this shit. One. Control the negative. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. So far, so good. 8. 9. 10. 11. No. I did 11 quality reps. I'll take it. Second set down to 75. Let's try to beat 10. I think I have a good chance of doing it. Ooh. Quality, baby, quality. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. Slow negative. Oh, yeah. Very good. All right, first set, dumbbell SLR, side lateral raises. I'm going to go wide out with 35-pound dumbbells. So the rep range is 10 to 12 here. And I got 14 with 30. I find that when I go up beyond a certain weight, it hurts. There's pain in the joints. But I went through a lengthy warm-up process. I did like 10s, 15s, 17.5, 20, 25, 30, and now I'm at 35 pounds. I'm going to see how many I can get. I have a feeling the first 3 or 4 are going to be the most difficult, and then the pain will go away. But again, I'm going to try to go as wide as I can to really emphasize as much delt and take the trap out of it as much as possible. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, let's do this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Tiny bit of pain in this arm, but the quality was there. All right, second set, 30 pounds. That's what I did last week. I got to beat 10. Let's do this. 1, no pain. 2, 3, control the negative. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. One more. Oh, yeah. Down to 25 pounds. Goal is to beat 11. Quality reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There it is. It was ugly, but I'm counting it. All right, first set. I'm going with the 100-pound dumbbell, up from 80 of last week. I'm going to use the straps, and I'm going with the cumbered bar, or the easy curl bar, I should say. The goal is at least 15. Ooh. Let's see what happens. Straight up. 1, 2, control the negative. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. That felt good. Up to 160 on the reverse pec deck. 10, at least 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on fire. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, there we go. Whew. And when I say I'm on fire, I mean I'm in physical pain. Second set. Not much is going to change except for the pec deck. I'm going to go down to 145. I want to keep the reps at least at 10. And with 18 for the first set with the dumbbell, I have plenty of room. Whew. All right, let's see what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, that's hard. 9, 10, 11. One more. Oh yeah. All right, at least 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, whew. I'm happy with the effort. Third and final set. I'm going to try to hit 10, but again, I got to remember, keep the quality up. Keep the quality up. If I'm unable to bring the bar up high enough, I got to stop. I don't want to keep forcing junk volume. It's not going to help me. All right. Here it goes. Well, I don't know about everything, but most of it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 9. One more. No, that's it. 9. 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Uh, whew. All right, let's go hit some carbs and then a pose down.
Alrighty then. Had a great workout. Love training shoulders. It's just, I don't want to say it's easy because my effort level is still very high. Going to failure every time is still very difficult. But it's just not as taxing on the nervous system. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. It just, I don't feel like I just picked up a house, you know? It's just my shoulders are going to be sore. I can live with that. But really happy with everything. The shoulder presses, I was able to repeat what I got last week, but like my quality was better. I know my quality is better. So I was talking yesterday about how my technique is really good for my legs, and it's really good for my my chest, but my back was okay. Let me get this straight. Yeah, my back was what's the word? It's not my technique is bad. It's loose. My technique is the loosest, and it needs to be tightened up a bit. I really got to make sure I'm hitting the full range of motion and controlling the negative and all that. And of all the exercise I do, back is least, but I would say shoulders is probably right behind back. It's also one that I need to take care of. Specifically, the side lateral raises. As it becomes harder and harder, what I do is I bring my hands in to make it kind of easy. Now, yes, I'm still getting, what do you call it? I'm still getting good stimulus in the shoulders. However, if I'm not doing it the exact same way every time, there's no way to track the progressive overload. And if it's too difficult for me, I should lighten the weight, not raise the weight. So just by coming in, I wouldn't call it cheating, but it's not the most effective way I could be doing it. So that's what I have to say about that. The negatives were very good, and the control today was pretty good. But in the past, it's been a little weak. Also, I think last week I wasn't coming all the way down. I was coming close, but not all the way down. I want to feel it in the upper pecs a little. That's how low I want to come. I don't think I have to go so low it's touching my shoulder. I mean, that's probably beyond the range of motion of the deltoid muscle anyways, and it's basically just the weight forcing it down. That doesn't help to the stretch, but I'm already stretched all the way out. But I definitely want to come down to about an inch or two off my shoulder until the pec starts getting engaged, and then I know, okay, it's all the shoulder has been completely stretched, and now I'm hitting the pec, so now it's time to go up. So I was really focusing on that today, and I was still able to do what I did last week. So I take that as a plus. I think I was stronger this week because I was more strict on my technique. Let's see, what else was there? Yeah, I love that side lateral machine now. I like doing it first thing out of the gate. I got 18, so I moved up from 16. So really happy with that. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, the superset, the last thing that I did. So using the easy curl bar is much easier than using a straight bar. It's much easier on the wrists. I like using the straps. I found when I wasn't using the straps, my fingers and hands would get tired out, and it made it hard to do the reverse pec take because my hands would be more sore than my shoulders. So that's a win-win. Got up to 100 pounds. I think I'm probably going to go 100 pounds again next week. And then if that goes well, I will do 110. And then at 110, I got to figure out what I want to do because the easy curls only go up to 110. So I think I probably have to bring up a barbell and load the weight up myself, which actually is not a bad idea. I can probably do that anytime. I don't need the fixed weight. In fact, I might just start doing that anyways. Now that I say, see, I like talking out loud, thinking out loud. That's a good idea. Yeah, well, I'll show you what I mean when I do it next week. Basically, I'll just bring an empty easy curl bar and just put the 25s and the 10s and whatnot to make it 100, 110, 120. I actually have more control because the fixed ones go up by 10s and they stop at 110 pounds. Whereas this way, I can go up by 5s, 10s, and I'd probably go up to 200 pounds, maybe more, which I wouldn't because it's too high. But you get my drift. And the reverse pec deck was pretty good. I love that I stopped till 7 and then I only was able to do 6. That means they were very heavy. When the reps are too high, especially on the pec deck, I never quite feel settled because it's actually kind of a painful exercise in the sense that it burns a lot. So I don't want to give up because it burns so much and I don't hit muscular failure. I want to quit because I hit muscular failure, not because the burning is making it like unbearable. And yeah, so basically that's it. Posing is excellent. I really like the back poses. They're looking much better. The vacuum, I'm not even thinking about the vacuum anymore pretty much. The vacuum has just become far more natural. That's the word I'm looking for. I want these poses to be natural. And I'm definitely headed in that direction. I'm actually enjoying doing the posing. Probably starting this week I've been enjoying more because I hate doing posing. But really the poses are, in a way, the most important part because that's what competition is. It's posing. So it's one thing to say you want to be an IFBB pro, and then to say you don't want to pose is kind of like contradicting yourself. It's like saying you want to win a Super Bowl, but you don't want to play football. So I like where I am, where my head's at. I had that bad workout earlier this week, and it's been all uphill since then. So I'm very happy with that. And really, there's nothing negative to report. Very happy about that. All right, so tomorrow is going to be my leg press day. I'm going to go for, where did I hit last week? So I think I went down to 13 reps. Yeah, I went down to 13 reps. I still want to try to go for 15 reps before I hit 860. I really want to earn it. I don't want to just put more weight on the bar without earning it. Because again, the point isn't to hit 860. The point is to have bigger legs. And I think 810 for 15 will get me the biggest possible legs, and then I move up. I'll discuss that more tomorrow, obviously. Yeah, I think I can wrap up this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, peace out.